President Miller and the Christians are getting chubbies, knowing that people are being dropped out of planes and chains into the ocean. And some of y'all are on here talking about that tacky ass Bezos wedding. Darling, some days I get up and I am ready to be petty and fight in the streets with everybody else because we the people have the numbers. And then other days I wake up and see that people are appearing in chains on the beaches and watching folks talk about that tacky ass wedding like that's the thing we should be focusing on. Listen to me. It must be nice to think that this isn't going to touch you and this isn't going to affect you and you're just going to distract yourself with movies and entertainment news and what the celebrities were wearing, because that's what you want to think about. You don't want to think about the other awful shit that our money is paying for. So darling, let me put this on you. Okay, for all the people that aren't saying anything yet, because it stresses them out to think about it. It stresses them out to think about that. So they're going to talk about that gaudy ass, tacky ass wedding and Lauren Sanchez's prenup. Darling, you got up this morning. You went to take your kids to school. On your way to taking your kids to school, a bunch of masked men who refuse to identify themselves tell you to stop. You need to come with them. They slam you to the ground. They crack your skull. They leave your kids in the car alone in the middle of the street. They don't care. They throw you in their private unmarked vehicle with lights they bought off of Amazon. You should be talking about that instead of that Bezos wedding. And then if they do not have a bounty price for you yet, they're taking you to their private residence, keeping you in a basement and doing the things to you that you absolutely know they are doing because they can and nobody cares. When they're done holding you there for several weeks, if they don't delete you, because they're doing that too, if there's a price for you, they will go ahead and sell you to one of those camps. Now, at that camp, you will not be given a lawyer. You will not be allowed to talk to anyone. At this point, no one even knows where you are. And no, it doesn't matter if you had papers, if you were a citizen. They're deleting you from the databases and systems so that you don't exist, even if you did. Okay? In that place, you don't even get a change of underwear. At this point, it's been at least a month. You haven't had a change of clothes. You're eating a handful of times a week and it's food with bugs in it. There's not enough water for people. You're fighting the other people in the camp with you for just a few sips a day to stay alive. After at least a month of that, because these camps are generating at least $40 million taxpayer dollars a day that are going to Stinky Pants' personal friends, all right? After that, one day they're going to wake you up, put you in chains and shackles, and load you on a cargo plane through the on-ramp. Interesting. Why are they putting you on a cargo plane? And then you're going to get flown over the ocean. Interesting. Why are they flying you over the ocean? And then the door opens. Why is the door opening? And over here, people are talking about the Bezos wedding, the Met Gala. Let's talk about what the celebrities were wearing. Because we don't want to think about the bad stuff. Because we think we're going to be fine. And when I say we, 100 million Millers. Okay, that means they're taking out a lot of y'all too. And they don't even really like women. So women, it's double for y'all. The goal of President Miller is 100 million people just like him. That's a lot of folks they got to take out. A lot of folks they got to drop out of planes. A lot of folks not getting food or health care. A lot of bodies piling up. And you want to talk about weddings and award ceremonies. Okay. I'm telling you, there are some days I wake up and I'm like, who got this? And there are other days I wake up and I'm like, maybe I should just go to Thailand and let them have what they want. 100 million people like my trashy neighbors. Flags everywhere and no one to do any of the work. A bunch of people sitting around talking about how great they are while also complaining that there's no slaves anymore. All right. Let me know when you're ready.